Hi Pisces, welcome to your July 2020 reading. Thanks for joining me. My name is Michelle. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Pisces, let's take a look at your oracle cards. The listener, sacred silence. So is it you that needs to do the listening, or is it the other person? But I do feel that Pisces, it's about someone who is trying to get you to listen to them. But of course it can be vice versa. There's someone who is trying to influence you in some way. I get an authority figure, could be a husband, a wife, could also be parental as well, maybe a boss, but someone that's trying to get your ear. Perhaps they feel that you're not listening to them, or it could be vice versa. We have the card of releasing as the overall energy. And this is about a purification, a spiritual cleansing, and a letting go. So it may be a situation in which someone is being let go, or there's a need to sacrifice something in order to move this relationship in a different direction. In any event, I feel that there needs to be stillness, quiet, a safe, peaceful space in order to have a conversation about whatever's going on here, Pisces. So let's take a look. Perhaps a purification of emotion. So this can resonate the opposite way around, of course, and if you're cross-watching, this could be for a Pisces that you are dealing with. I've got you here as the Empress at the bottom of the deck, so let's take a look. Very powerful figure around you, Pisces, but somebody wants to get your ear. They want to have your ear, getting your attention. Let's take a look. We've got past energy, present energy, hopes for the future, how you feel about this person or situation. We'll take a look at the strengths, the challenge, what's hidden or unexpected, potential outcome, and the overall energy of the reading is communication. So yes, somebody wants your ear. They're reaching out to you. In the past, we've got the King of Cups. So this is someone who was a loving individual. There was love here. Certainly an emotional component. It could be a lover, of course. Could be a spouse, or it could be a father figure as well. Where you currently stand with this Ten of Swords, so an ending. There's something ending with this person, or it's already over. Your hopes around this for the future, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So we've got forward motion, slow, but very focused towards an ultimate goal. How you feel about this person? Well, we've got the Tower. Yeah, so quite an abrupt ending. I get something that is coming out here, perhaps after this discussion, that's leading to this ending. The strength is the Wheel of Fortune. It's a recognition that life goes on, Pisces, that there will be eventual change, that change is inevitable. The challenge is the High Priestess in reverse. It may be that you suspected that there was going to be an ending of some kind, but you may have failed to listen to the signs, the messages that were coming through from your inner compass there, that were letting you know something was amiss. I feel that when it came to your intuition, you may have disregarded it or not trusted those messages that were trying to speak of what was going on here. What's hidden, we've got the Hierophant. Well, that's that authority energy that I'm picking up. Yeah, that is Mars in Capricorn energy, actually. And it's about duty, perseverance. In this card, you'll see this king. He stands firm, and he holds symbols of authority and power. The globe, topped by a cross, represents traditionally the church's power over the world. And here, the cross is the equal-sided cross of earth. The power of the material world challenges the spiritual. So again, a very strong influence here about someone who is taking a more spiritual road versus someone who is still very focused on the material, which I think is you, Pisces, with that Knight of Pentacles in the upright. I feel that you're the one here that's more influenced by material side of things, growing your business, growing your finances, the attainment of something tangible that you can reach into your hands. The challenge here is that the other person, it feels to me like they're taking a more spiritual approach. They may even be wanting to do something that feels very different than the way they've approached their life in the past. This authority here, I feel that they may be going through some kind of a life crisis or some sort of crossroads in their life where they're needing to think about what's important, really important for them. And the outcome is the Five of Wands. So now there's conflict between the two of you. Yeah, because I feel that you want what you want, they want. And it seems to be bringing about this ending. So let's take a look. Pisces, I will start clarifying with that King of Cups in the past. So let's take a look at that King of Cups. Past energy. Knight of Wands in reverse. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay, so Pisces, I think there is somebody, there seems to be someone influencing them. It could be a spiritual mentor or a family member. It could even be potential love interest as well. I get this individual is more on the spiritual plane, and I do think that this person has some kind of connection with this individual. Could be someone that they know, a friend, could be someone from their past. But I do think that when it came to this person, there seems to be a block around them. Let me see. I want to get one more card. Knight of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, so they seem to have an opportunity to go towards this person, which they may not have been able to do. I get delayed movement, delayed travel, but I do think that there is someone that is influencing them strongly in a very spiritual, and it feels like to me they're influencing them perhaps with a mindset, a change in their career, something there that changes them from thinking about things on a more material level to thinking more spiritually, more of a deeper connection with spirit. So let's see, what is this Ten of Swords as we currently stand? The Tower, yeah, that's quite a flaming breakdown of this relationship. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, change, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So of course that's you, Pisces. I feel that this is being revealed to you. There's a revelation here that this person has somebody else that they want to go towards, and this is causing upset, of course, emotional turmoil, and a lot of change, and you're thinking, well, where did this come from? It feels like a very final ending to me of this partnership. Let's take a look at that Knight of Pentacles as where you hope to stand with this in the future. Four of Swords and the Knight of Swords in reverse. I do think that you're taking a pause here to think things through before determining what direction to take. You are thinking very practically about this. You want to be clear in your own mind before you make any kind of choice, perhaps to move or to take some kind of action in your own life. So you're giving it some space, you're giving it some time to think, which I think is good, because when we talk about the listener, that speaks to me of finding a place to be still, to listen to your own intuition, listening to your own vibrations, to your own rhythms, because I do think that There's something here that you're needing to make a decision about, a choice where to focus your energies in the future. And this happening has created this moment in your life where you're needing to take a pause, take some time for yourself, and really listen. Purification. You could be in some kind of retreat, spa, by the water, something there which feels peaceful, feels calming, feels natural, and this will provide you with the space needed to gain some clarity with your thoughts about what all this means to you. Now, when it comes to the Tower, Pisces, let's take a look how you feel about this person or the situation. The Eight of Wands in reverse. You feel a little bit blindsided by this whole situation. And the Ten of Swords again. It's a very clear ending. It seems to have happened very, very suddenly, very quickly, that the energy around this relationship has changed. Now the strengths, the Wheel of Fortune, of course it is about being able to accept changes, kind of roll with the changes, if you will. Justice. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so when it comes to your strengths, it's really taking a balanced approach when it comes to how you think about this situation. That will determine how well you can move on from it and how fast you can move on from it and start again. Acceptance of any responsibility for the ending of this relationship, seeing your part, seeing a part that you played as well as the part that the other person played in this relationship breaking down, and taking that more of a detached viewpoint and looking at it from both sides, and then being able to think this through on a very logical basis. This seems to be the energy that's needed in order to unblock this new beginning. So the longer you stay in a place of perhaps blame, trying to punish this person, or thinking in terms of jealousy or anything like that, those lower vibrational energies, that will block this wheel from turning. So the sooner you can get to that point where you realize, this wasn't working, looking at your part, looking at the other person's part, and then coming to a determination that's fair and reasonable on both sides, I get you being able to turn this wheel and have it move back in your favor and start this new beginning, starting fresh, a clean slate. Let's take a look at the High Priestess in reverse as your challenge here, Pisces. We've got the Hangman in reverse. And the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, unrealistic expectations. Asking for too many sacrifices. That's what I'm getting. It seems like a lot may have been put at the feet of this other person in terms of, I just get it as expectations of the relationship. You may have thought that this was going to be leading to something on a permanent basis. You may have thought this was going to lead to children, or whatever it was. The downfall here was thinking too far ahead and having unrealistic expectations, and asking this person perhaps to there was something here that I feel where there was too much, asking for a sacrifice that was too great. Whatever that means, But I do think that this is about someone here. I feel it's the other person who's going through a change in their mindset, taking a more spiritual approach. And they may, there's certainly an incompatibility now because of the difference in the mindsets here. Because I do think that you may be the one here, Pisces, that's more focused on the material. Let's take a look and see what's hidden with this Hierophant, this authority. Got the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Ace of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Cups in reverse. So this person's very torn. They're very confused. They're trying to make a choice. I feel that there's something that they're still attached to from the past that they haven't been able to move on from. Yeah. Now, I do think that they're bringing this to light in form of communication with you, and that's what's leading to this breakup. Now, have a look at the Five of Wands as the outcome. Five of Swords in reverse. It's this win at all costs kind of energy. Yeah, the Six of Wands. So there's now this kind of power game, this ego contest between two of you, which relates to who is going to win. I was speaking about Mars in Capricorn early. Duty, perseverance. Now, people with Mars in Capricorn energy, it's very ambitious. They have a strong desire for recognition, for status. They tend to be people who are not really given into rushing into things. Their energies are rarely wasted on impulsive mistakes. They do show initiative, and they do achieve. They are high achievers. The downside, though, with this energy is that power at all costs attitude, where ambition is concerned. So Mars Capricornians, they don't really mind if they push people aside in their own drive for achievement. So that's what I feel around this, is that there's a lot of ambition, too much so in terms of something, and it was an unrealistic expectation. Yeah, so this quest, and I feel that this other person is now, they feel like they've made a wrong choice. I'm sorry to say that, Pisces, but that's what I'm picking up. And they feel like letting this go, but at the same time, it's not without a lot of pain, because they know they may have let you down in some way. It's not that this person wanted to let you down, but I just feel that you're two people going in different directions. Let's get a card on that Eight of Wands as the overall energy. Queen of Swords and Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I get this as you communicating with this person. There's a lot of messages going backwards and forwards. You wanting to get this person back, you wanting to work on this, but I feel that they're just taking a different road, and they're trying to make you hear. They want you to listen to them, and it feels like to them that they're just being judged. Spirit is saying that they feel like they're being judged and they just want to be listened to. Yeah, it's about a letting go. It feels like a spiritual thing. It feels like this person's on some kind of quest, spiritual quest, but you want this person to return to you. But I don't feel that they do. There's some sadness associated with them, with letting this go, but I feel that what they're being met with, rather than this listening energy, is combativeness and just wanting to win. It feels like if this is a competition, and it feels like competition, Pisces, that you feel like you're in competition with someone else, or with this person's goal, whatever that is, whether it's another relationship or whether it's another career. So you're fighting for this person, and you're desperately wanting to get this person to work on this with you. But I feel that they're taking a different path. And the sooner that you see that this kind of destined movement here, the sooner you'll be able to move on with your own new start, Pisces. So let's see what needs to be surrendered here before we go to the extended reading. If this is resonating, guys, I hope that you join me with the extended. It'll be about another 30-minute reading. It'll be the flip side, so the other person that you're dealing with, their point of view. So please do join me there, how your person feels. The link will be below, so if this is resonating, please do check that out. Before I go though, let's take a look at what needs to be surrendered. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. That email is also in the box below. And if you wouldn't mind pressing that thumbs up button before you leave, that would be fantastic. Leave me a comment, and if you're a newcomer, I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Okay, Pisces, what needs to be surrendered here? What needs to be surrendered? This won't be for all Pisces, of course. It can be reversed. It could be someone around you, or if you're cross-watching, it could be a Pisces that you're dealing with. It's a general reading. Okay, let's take a look. Pisces, what needs to be surrendered? Surrender to the soul's path. Yeah. The thing is, this person's on their own quest. It feels like a soul journey for them. It feels like it's destined, and I get that you can't stop that. You can't stop it. So the sooner that you surrender to it, surrender to the change, and not resist the change, the easier it will be. Of course, easier said than done, but that's what Spirit is saying to you. Release. Release this energy. Listen to what this person is saying. I don't think it has anything to do with really you, Pisces. It's just you being on different paths at the moment, and this person's moving towards something else. So I wish you the best, Pisces, with this. Of course, won't be for everyone. I don't want everyone to think, every Piscean, that their relationship's going to end. If you are experiencing difficulty in a relationship and you'd like to know for sure, please reach out for a personal reading, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. Don't forget to check out the extended as well, guys. Wishing you the best. Please take care, and bye for now.